we want to encourage those who want to remain corrupt and steal money.
They will try, they will always fail.
Thank you and God bless.
They will try, they will always fail. You will try, you will always fail. Mr. Yes sir, before you bury CDC, you must juke in my heart, in our heart. Together we die. Before you bury CDC, you must juke in my heart, in our heart. Our party in our heart. Before you bury CDC, you must juke in my heart, in our heart. Together we die. Before you bury CDC, you must juke in my heart, in our heart. Our party in our heart. Mr. Yes sir, excuse me, Mr. Yes sir. Don't now you getting answer. Mr. Yes sir, hear me, Mr. Yes sir. Don't now you getting answer. Mr. Yes sir, after your CS here you running answer. Mr. Yes sir, is that how you came to rescue us? We're so boku talk, plenty boku talk. Hey, Mr. Yes sir, but why, Mr. Yes sir? The yellow machine butterfly, I want a hell of a fly. The boss about for the Isa, Mr. Yes sir. Before you bury CDC, you must juke in. They will try, they will always fail. You will try, you will always fail. Mr. Yes sir, before you bury CDC, you must juke in my heart, in our heart. Together we die. Before you bury CDC, you must juke in my heart, in our heart. Our party in our heart. Before you bury CDC, you must juke in my heart, in our heart. Together we die. Before you bury CDC, you must juke in my heart, in our heart. Our party in our heart. Mr. Yes sir, excuse me, Mr. Yes sir. Don't now you getting answer. Mr. Yes sir, hear me, Mr. Yes sir. Don't now you getting answer. Mr. Yes sir, after your CS here you running answer. Mr. Yes sir, is that how you came to rescue us? We're so boku talk, plenty boku talk. Hey, Mr. Yes sir, but why, Mr. Yes sir? The yellow machine butterfly, I want a hell of a fly. The boss about for the Isa, Mr. Yes sir. Before you bury CDC, you must juke in my heart.
Okay, so fellow Liberians, home and abroad, let's do it together.
BOAKAI junk. Joseph BOAKAI using to use a platform to come to power. Then Joseph BOAKAI dropping the ocean in on the show they making not jumping around. We confused. You know what's going on. You think that joke we joking here? We told you about Joseph BOAKAI from the beginning. You say, oh, not listen to us. The other one too that you been passing around with big money. Say you get policy, you know they want, you know that one, you know they want. John Molu. Oh. Oh, my man, that other news today, man. Joseph BOAKAI jump in other news is John Molu. They made fool out of that one. They made fun out of him. Yes, they made fun out of him. Another Joseph BOAKAI John, like John Lobo. He only Joseph BOAKAI John. Can you imagine they gave Noah Saul Gibson, who a blind man job? You can see them get a job. You passing around taking pictures all day, putting it off for people, the other person's birthday, my senior brother, my senior sister, and let me congratulate my senior brother, the MD, the other. You not see? You ready yet? You better put your legs together, my picking. You not ready yet? You are like no man like you, Joseph BOAKAI use all of your like junks in the time, and you passing around, whole day talking funny thing. You see what? Another Joseph BOAKAI John. But I want by Joseph BOAKAI eating, go straight in the grave, Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson, our Joseph BOAKAI. Oh, Joe Ball, a big ball. I told you today we'll call the listing of all of Joseph BOAKAI Johns. The list too long. It is a countless list. A countless list. Joseph BOAKAI position, all of them. The only person that refused to be Joseph BOAKAI John, like Yege Koluba, when Yege Koluba read it from distance, he said no. He said no. He said no. Another person who Joseph Boakai jumped. Now Prince Johnson. Joseph Boakai gave him away. Joseph Boakai praised him during the election, saying he would dance with devil. You ready yet? Joseph Boakai not be him. I stand with Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai, our president. He's from Lofa County. I stand with the man from Lofa County. It's sweet for you. It's sweet for all of you. It's sweet for all of you who Joseph Boakai make you fool out of. Especially the Costa, the Ami Moda, the John Molu, the Stanton Waterspoon. I see on a show they making noise, shouting, talking funny for that. Now you know that Joseph Boakai and see where Mane Papi. We used to tell you before you just say we hate Joseph Boakai. You thought we just Papa King about Joseph Boakai John man. That one would have grabbed a in jail. He changed two strings old man knowing in the town. Actually, ain't saying man. Ain't man knowing in the town. You will press Jeremiah Kun and Joseph Boakai as long as he in Labrador for the rest of his life. If he any attempt, he will press that government, any attempt to try foolishness, whether in Africa, in Ghana, or whatever it is, with his secret counsel, all the secret money that they're giving you counsel. I say it today. You're watching, see. It's going to get serious. It is going to get serious, folks. It is going to get serious. Dylan passing around laughing. He's there on the jungle. He's on a jungle that counsel. You're watching. And we are today. Today is the 13th. You're watching. Darius DeLong. Joseph Boakai will dirty him and Yobli Kanga Lawrence. Y'all watch today and see. Y'all going to remember y'all write it down. And I really want to Musa Bede say they coming after him and say that was joke. Today when and they chasing him, get a rat. We yeah. But first, we get about to share it. Be more say you get
Liberia and George Ware. If you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer. Our economy hardship, poor will suffer, rich will suffer, every people will suffer. You see, all the four classes of human will suffer. We suffer. I'm not from Liberia, but that's the message of the Lord for the people in Liberia. If you put that opposition of Bukenya or Bukan to be your president, oh, Liberia will sink. Calamity will befall Liberia. You don't expect joy again. The name Liberia will crash. This person has nothing to offer you. Spiritual Liberia will die. The best man for this job is George Ware. Vote him and he will do better than ever. He will do better than his first term. And there will be total development in Liberia. That is me for you. That's what the Lord said. Go and check all my prophecies. I'm not boasting, but that is the message of the Lord. The best person to vote for that will make Liberia better is George Ware. The people of Liberia and George Ware, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer. Our economy hardship, poor will suffer, rich will suffer, every people will suffer. You see, all the four classes of human will suffer. We suffer. I'm not from Liberia, but that's the message of the Lord for the people in Liberia. If you put
all the new road have CCC project, all the money all the things we pay for, we pay and sign all the contracts. Some of the things we didn't sign contract, but the money was already procured. We had some of the money, we signed some of the loan, the money was available. When the contractual procurement process needs to be done, they can go into it because government are continuing with it. Look at RIA, they're taking RIA, all the money was done, contract signed. But the road has been done. But road cannot be done in one day. So people are doing the road, they can't talk about it. They didn't want to do the road. Some of the road I see going 80%. It did at 1 year they do 80% of the road. The road was being done, all the one was leaving. The road from Tapita to Saklepe, from Tapita to Ganta, from San Nicolas to Logatuo, all the road in Nima going in the southeast were all done by CDC. But government are continuing with it, so you continue. So they are not doing anything new. But when you say to them, because the one we election, they see with a lot of power, they'll continue a lot of see with, yeah. But when we're doing road, they say road was not priority. They say that road will eat. They say road should not have been done. The government should have focused on different things. Say we use road as one of our major pillars. Why they say they use everything doing?
Hardship. Liberia will get in hardship. You're not even seeing hardship here. Honor they come in. Except God are two. And Joseph Parker now change and submit himself before God and prostrate as a leader that he should know that God is the one that made him president, not his popularity. And he put himself up and said today he president by himself. The nation will be in darkness under Joseph Newman Parker. The morning God gave me strong prophecy about the nation. Very, very strong prophecy.
All right, so fellow Liberians, home and abroad, again, it's a privilege that we are here once more. We want to use this time to extend our thanks and appreciation to all of you who've been very, very supportive of what we do here. We want to say thank you. You know, it is not an easy task to always ensure that we are here to bring you the information. It's a very, very healthy task. But the reason why we feel so excited doing this and we are energized is because of the support that we are getting from you and the impact that we are making in society together jointly. We have been able to try our best in order to create a critical society that today evil are exposed and even people who are not educated are asking the real questions that needed to be asked. We want to thank you. There are some of you immediately we are on, you share, you like, you send emojis. We appreciate you. I want to welcome my sister Hawatote. I want to welcome Gonganu Miles. Thank you for joining us. I also want to welcome my own brother who runs the Rising Sun TV. Thank you so much, my brother, joining us there on YouTube. And all of you who are joining us on different platforms, whether be on my Prince Sharif page or on my Prince Sharif or under the Palava Hut, wherever you are joining us from, we want to say thank you. As usual, we want to give ourselves at least a minute or two so that all of us can be able to hit the share button. So I'm begging you, while this is playing, I want to appeal to you to please hit for us the share button, because the only way that we can get this message across is when you play your part and I play my part. And my part is to ensure that we are here, and everything is okay, and that you can be able to share it from your end. So please, I'm appealing to you. I want you to do us a favor. And that favor that we require of you is to please hit for us the share button. Please share with friends, share with family members, so that at the end of the day, the message can be able to go wide and far. So please, I'm begging you, my people, you please help me to hit the share button. Please, you help me to hit the share button. I'm begging you, you help me to hit the share button. Yepa, in order for us to do this, it have to be a joint venture. All of us. All of us, we have to do it together. Yeah, we have to do it together. So let's take this while we are trying to hit the share button. Evelyn Collins, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly. So let me see. Let's bring this one. While we are trying to share, let's do this.
Yeah, they want all a minute.
So while we are trying to share, let's do this.
Oh, ready? Takun Che, aka Takun Where.
So can you help us to
You can
hit the
have
share
it,
button?
have it. See the seed at my party, but I don't give a shit. Yo, I want to sell. You carry on the dance sassy. You carry on your wish hunting, but I don't give a shit. Okay, we'll survive. Yeah, don't they respect me? I got my blessings. Everything you're doing to me, I learning lessons. I know the chopper for you to go send me happer. Suppose on the papa, then who are calling for backup for your plan B? Shaka team up for the envy. But what we provide and open hands for his people. Instead of helping people, you're sacking people on the job. You can have it. See the seed at my party, but I don't give a shit. Yo, I want no self. You carry on the dance sassy. You carry on your wish hunting, but I don't give a shit. Okay.
So can you help us to hit the share button,
Flower
please?
living before the ear cut. You tell your job, I depend on your call. You're the dancer, sing, papa, see the authority. Taking people from that job, that your policy, we can't really go. We feeling know that how you're looking for. One door close, million toes go open. Good down, bless, no man can curse. Yes, I both come first, so you want the job, you can have.
All right, so please hit for us the share button. Please hit for us the share button.
Yeah, they want all a minute on bar. You know, sure they on scan. Already. Haha, Takun Che, aka Takun Where. You want a job, you can have it. See the seed at my party, but I don't give a shit. Yo, I want to sell. You carry on the dance sassy. You carry on your wish hunting, but I don't give a shit. Okay, we'll survive. Yeah, don't they respect me? I got my blessings. Everything you're doing to me, I learning lessons. I know the chopper for you to go send me happer. Suppose on the papa, then who are calling for backup for your plan B? Shaka team up for the envy. But what we provide and open hands for his people. Instead of helping people, you're sacking people on the job. You can have it. See.
All right, so I want to say thanks to each and every one of you. You are playing your part. I want to say thank you so much for all that you continue to do. I really do appreciate you. And as usual, like we said from the very beginning, we want you to do us a favor by hitting for us the share button. So share with friends, share with family members, and let's all of us have a wonderful, a very, very, very wonderful time. Please do us that favor. Do us that favor, please. Do us that favor. Let me just respond. Let me just respond. All right, so do us that favor and let's have a wonderful time. So all of you are welcome. We appreciate all of you. I want to start with this because it's important that we talk about it. And let me bring you this right here. I am supposed to bring you this right here. Okay. Okay. All right. Fine. Yeah, just bear with me. I have to bring this. Okay, let me take all this from here. You know, when we are doing this presentation, it is not easy because this is not just an ordinary presentation. You know, this is not ordinary. Like, the way other people will be able to use their phone and discuss the issue. When we are here, when you see us in this setup, it means we are in studio. And we have almost about 4 computers that we are, juggling with or between. So we have one computer that basically bring you what you are seeing, the video. We have another one for the sound. We have another one for the comment, so that sometimes we can be able to be looking. So sometimes when you see me looking this way, looking that way, it's not that I want to take my eyes off the camera, but is that I just want to look and see what is happening on the other side, other comment section, or maybe the sound or the lighting, and different things. So to bring you this is not an easy thing. And what we do, for now we are alone. We have no one helping us. So we got to do the setup, and to do this setup is not like it's not just common. But again, we want to say thanks to each and every one of you. So please play your part. Your part you can share. you can hit the like button. Your comments, your contribution, they are all meaningful. Thank you. My people, you see, we must be very careful the measure that we use to judge other people. We are living in a world that not everybody will tell you, well, me, I will leave it for God's sake. No. Especially with Liberia, with the introduction of the Unity Party in our body politics that has polluted our system. The Unity Party is noted for being very, 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 very divisive. The Unity Party is noted for being very arrogant. The Unity Party is a party that is noted for taking what they want, no matter how, when, where, they don't want to know, they will take it. They will take it. The Unity Party, as we always say, my people, these people are not afraid to commit crimes in order to get what they want. They are not afraid. These people are not afraid to do anything in order to get what they want. Anything illegal. No, they are not afraid. So when you are dealing with such people, I want to welcome my own big sister, Madam Cisse. How are you? Thank you so much. We want to welcome our ambassador, Venetius Junior Bar, watching us there. We want to say you are highly welcome, Ambassador Venetius Junior Bar. We appreciate you. Even, Otello, he do not agree with us. But again, we want to say thank you, Otello Yasia, for joining us. We appreciate your presence here. Thank you so very kindly. Bridges, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Daniel H. Nimle, we appreciate you. Ike, great. Thank you so much. Tracy, how are you? Yeah, that's our general right there. We want to say happy birthday to our sister. I think it's been later or so, but want to say happy birthday to our own sister Tracy. She's doing exceptionally well. This is one of the gladiators that we are proud of. you know she is doing exceptionally well. Thank you so much, my sister. We are proud of your work. Whenever we see your work, we are encouraged to go the extra mile. It is people like you who encourage us to do this, because imagine a female who have decided to use her platform and educate Liberians. It is not easy. Sometimes you go on her comments, you see people are very mean with their words. For some of us, it's no problem. We used to it. Insult part, don't forget it. But you see, even people on her post, even while she is fighting, the very people that she is fighting for are the people who will be insulting her. You see how comical it is. The very people that we are trying to liberate, the very people that we are trying to educate, are some of the people that will come on our comment section. They say we stupid, they say we did, they say we die, all kinds of things. But again, I want to say thank you, my sister Tracy. You are doing a very great work. I really, really do appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Not only me, but all of us. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Keep pushing hard, Mama. We will get there. Thank you so much. Love you, and thank you so very kindly. So I want to welcome my sister Tracy. Thank you so much. I want to welcome Fuan Ahmed. Thank you so much for joining us. Uh, Thank you so much, A. Kane. We appreciate you, Evelyn Collins. I mean, all of you who are joining us. If you are joining us on the YouTube, I want to say thank you. If you are joining us, from wherever place, E. Otis Harris, how are you? I salute your presence, E. Otis Harris. Thank you so very kindly. Franklin, thank you. Thank you so much. Franklin is joining us there from Nimba County. I want to salute your presence, Franklin. Thank you so very kindly. My hands up to you and the family. I hope you guys are doing great there in Nimba. And to our people there in Nimba, I want to say your hello, my people. Yeah, thank you so much for the warm hospitality that we received while we were in Nimba. Nimba, I'm telling you, look, there are places, there are counties that when you go, even if you don't have $5, when you go there, you will be treated as a king. And one of those counties, is Nimba County. The people of Nimba, they are very loving, they are very caring. They are very open. They are straightforward. They look in your face and tell you what they want to tell you. And, and that is it. But they are loving set of people. We call Nimba the city, the county that don't sleep. Yeah, especially Ganta, the people don't sleep. 24/7, they are out. It's a very lovely place, booming, doing great things there. So, to my people there in Nimba, I want to say, my people, thank you for everything. I want to say thanks to all of you. So, as I was saying, the Unity Party is not afraid to commit crimes. That is their modus operandus. Yeah, oh, the people don't sleep, oh, Tracy. They don't sleep in Ganta. I mean, Ganta, oh, they don't sleep. They don't sleep, Oh, they are loving set of people. Very lively people. They don't sleep. 24 hours, you out there. The people, they are outside also. It's a very nice place, Very nice place. So the Unity Party are not afraid to commit crimes. That's how they are looking like. They are very arrogant. They will lie to get their way out. They will deceive you. They will do anything. Anything that is illegal is associated with the Unity Party. So, like I said today, my first discussion point is going to be on my own sister, Fatima Binti Salif. Here she is. And I will play this clip that I want you to listen to. I want to play this clip and I want you to listen. We're going to play this clip and I just want you to listen.
Budget for city corporation, for Memorial City Corporation. I think the mayor said the budget was at 1.5 million last budget. He said it was something that could not even move the city. Memorial City Corporation budget this year, how much is it? I think. I don't know yet. You are a councilwoman at the city corporation. Yes, sir. And anytime we say the city there, the first thing they can say no money. You are a city councilwoman at the city corporation. What is the budget that we pass for city corporation this year? 2025. 2025, the mayor said it was 1.5 million. The mayor said you know the city council. The council of the city government is like the legislature of the city government. Don't just take the mayor's word for it. You as a sitting council member, what is your knowledge of the budget that will pass? Because if your first defense is money, no money, then you need to know how much we put in the budget to determine whether it's plenty or not. Well, 1.5 million. For what the mayor said or for what you know? You got to get the budget. I guess. Everything in the country looks at the legislature and I'm making budgetary support. Anytime entertained and people come here, I like to make it to open the budget so people understand that we're giving budgetary support. If the foreign minister maybe is not finding the money to give it, then maybe what we put on the paper is on the paper. In actuality, you're not getting it. And we will not know if you're not getting what we put on the paper unless you tell us. Yes. So how much do we pass for city corporation this year? 2025. I'm not talking about 2024, I know what. So,
Amara Jala Kamara, you are welcome. Joshua, you are welcome.
I was focused on
Seku, you are welcome.
All I don't know if it's for budgetary year of 2024 or 2025, was 1.5. I don't know yet. You are a
move this. I want to move this from here. Let me move this from here and come here. We took our own time and we listening to Fatima Bintu Salif. The first thing I want to say is that I, Prince Sharif, support female inclusion in government. I do support it. I am not against the inclusion of female in government. I'm not against it. I believe that when you give our mothers, our sisters, the opportunity to serve their country, it is not only them you are giving the opportunity, but you are giving so many other people, or so many other persons, an opportunity. Taking into consideration our nation, the way it is, where most mothers are left to take care of the kids, where most mothers are, one would say they are like the breadwinners. Because remember now, the war affected the male population of our country. Men are seriously affected from all angles. You look at the war, you know how many men. When you even look at currently, the hustle, the men we have to go and hustle. In our country, in Liberia, we do not practice 50-50. That is not our culture. It's not part of us. In our country, the man will hustle and bring to the home. The job of the woman is to take care. The man will go out there, find whatever he's supposed to find, bring it home, and then the woman manage. So in our country, in Liberia, our culture, our system, we do not practice 50-50. No, we don't practice it. That is not our culture. So that's the reason why when the man is affected, when the man is out of job, it's not only the man as an individual that will feel it, but the children will also feel it. The wife will feel it, and the extended family will feel it. So when the woman is in power, that woman can adequately take care of the home and take care of the kids. The concentration of that woman will be her children, her family. That is how it is. And also looking at our system, our culture, for a very long time, our mothers have been put at the back. Those days, our people believe, and they have this adage that the woman Kenja will not live on the sidewalk. They say men will always take it. So they will prefer sending the boys to school. They will prefer educating the boys and leaving the girls. Because they believe that, oh, forget about the women. Men we can't take their Kenja. The woman will be taken care of by the men, blah, 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 and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, the women are disadvantaged, or they are at the disadvantaged end of this particular discussion. So when a woman is given an opportunity, we are excited, especially some of us that grew up with women, with our mother. Some of us that are so close to women, we are excited when these people are given opportunity, because we believe that it is the right way to go. And that was one of the reasons some of us, we took proud and we continue to take proud in supporting His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah. Remember that when President Weah was president of the Republic of Liberia, even now that he is not the president, he has declared himself, and we have seen it, as feminine in chief of the Republic of Liberia. We saw the inclusion of women in higher places. First time in the history of our body politics, for the vice president of the Republic of Liberia to be a female. That was a major step in the positive direction. There were qualified men, there were other people, but His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah, being the feminine in chief and being somebody who believes in practicality, says no. We must be able to empower our women. And we saw how excellently our mother, Mama Jewel Howard Taylor, performed. And people are babysitting at the same time doing this. That with me, yeah. And
I think the mayor said the budget was
yeah, to make sure that everything is okay.
budget, He said it was something that could not even move the city.
Motor City Corporation budget this year, how much is it?
I think, oh, I don't know yet.
You are a councilwoman at the city corporation.
Yes, sir.
Anytime we say the city building, the first thing they can say, no money. You are the city councilwoman at the city corporation. What is the budget that we pass for city corporation this year, 2025?
2025, the mayor said it was 1.5 million.
The mayor said,
I'll call you back. I'll call you back.
You know,
I'll call you back, yeah?
The council
I'll call you back.
of the city government is the legislature. Okay, city government. Don't just take the mayor's word for it. You.
So how is the government operating? With the president or somebody?
All right, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, we can be doing plenty of things. That's why you see, sometimes we don't come on, bear with us, because there are competing priorities that we have to take care of. Take care of work, take care of this, take care of that, and everything. But it's nice, you know, it's fine. It's fine. So I want to say thanks to everybody. So, like I was saying, we do not oppose the inclusion of women in national government because we saw what His Excellency President Dr. George Weah did. He made it practical. We saw him including women in some of the most sensitive areas in our government. The Deputy Chief of Staff that takes care of our security under His Excellency President Dr. George Weah was a female. She was a female. Geraldine George. So we can go on and on and on and on and name women that were given opportunity to serve in the government of His Excellency President Dr. George Weah. You know that, and I know that. So when women are given the opportunity, we do not oppose it. But you know what we oppose from any woman is deception, is lies, is incompetent, and we oppose proud. That's what we oppose. So today that I am bringing my sister Fatima Bintu Salih from my own county, my own sister. We are one family. That I'm putting her on the platform. I want you to understand that it is not that I hate her, but I want to expose her hypocrisy. I want to expose the proud. I want to expose the lies. That's what I'm here for. So understand that. I love her. I appreciate her. As a human being, as an individual, I respect her political affiliation, but I must be able to deal with what I'm dealing with. So here is the question to you, fellow Liberians. My sister Fatima Bintu Salih was one of those who sat on the Spoon platform and they said they agree that all of the women that were working in the government of His Excellency President Dr. George Weah were quote unquote mistress, or however you will call it, to President Weah. That's what they said. People like Fatuma Binti Salih did not stand up and say no. Like Glendy Moore did not stand up and say no. These women are qualified, they are competent, and that's the reason why they were included. But these people sat down on the platform, they insulted our sisters, they insulted these women that were working in the government and reduced them to nothing. I want to ask you a question. Those of you who support the Unity Party, to my sister Fatima Binti Salih, according to the interview, the section that she had with the lawmakers, our sister Bintu made us to understand. Oh, okay. My people, you just bear with me 1 minute. I gotta, yeah, you just bear with me, my people. Let me do something here very, very quick. I'm begging you. You bear with me. It's not easy.
Said the budget
Yeah.
was at 1.5 1.5 million last budget. He said it was something that could not even move the city.
Memorial City Corporation budget this year, how much is it?
I think, oh,
You are a council.
I don't know yet.
You are a councilwoman at the city corporation.
Yes, sir.
And anytime we say the city dirty, the first thing they can say, no money. You are a city councilwoman at the city corporation. What is the budget that we pass for city corporation this year? 2025.
2025, the mayor said it was 1.5 million.
The mayor says you know the city council, the council of the city government is the legislature of the city government. Don't just take the mayor's word for it. You as a sitting council member, what is your knowledge of the budget that we pass? Because if your first defense is money, no money, then you need to know how much we put in the budget to determine whether it's plenty or not.
Well, 1.5 million.
For what the mayor said or for what you know? You got to open the budget.
I guess.
Everything in the country looks in the legislature and not making budgetary support. Anytime entertained and people come here, I like to make it to open the budget so people understand that we're giving budgetary support. If the foreign minister maybe is not finding the money to give it, then maybe what we put on the paper is on the paper. In actuality, you're not getting it. And we will not know.
All right, so my people, like I said, I'm sorry. I should not be doing this actually today, but again, we got to do what we got to do so we can inform you. So, Binti Fatima Salif, she was one of those who sat on the platform of Spoon, insulted our sisters, insulted those government officials that were female under His Excellency President Dr. George Weah. They said those females were sleeping with President Weah while he gave them job. These were some of the propaganda and the insults that they ring at professional women. Women who over the period went to school, acquired a level of education, are competent and qualified to work in those positions. That's what they said about these women. Binti Fatima Salif claimed that she has a master's degree. So my question to Fatima and all of those who support Fatima is that, Fatima, a master's degree you get, or a master's degree you get, or the mistress degree you get, what gives you that job? Is it your master's degree that gave you that job? Your competence that gave you that job? The level of education that you have acquired? Your qualification that what gave you that job? Or is it your master's degree that gave you the job? Or your mistress degree that gave you that job? So which one gave you the job, Fatima? Which one gave you the job? Which one gave you the job? Because yesterday it was the same measure that people like you use against qualified and competent women that work in the CDC government. But today we are seeing it. Your pictures are all over in an uncompromising position with Joseph Nyuma-Bweka. We saw you around the place. This Ome is not your father, not your pa. But we see you all around the place in an uncompromising position. And knowing the kind of person that Joseph Nyuma-Bweka is. We know. We've seen pictures around here. So what gave you the job now, Fatima? Is it your competence on the mattress that what gave you the job? Should we say that? Like yesterday you said to our mothers and our sisters in the CDC that the thing what gave you the job? Your competence and your ability. So whatever with Joseph Nyuma-Bweka that want lay you job today, or you qualify to get a job. But I will be able to expose some limitation in our own sister Fatima that we've seen. I don't want you to believe it. I'm going to take my own time. We'll talk on the video. We'll play it over and over. You will see it. You will hear it before even going anywhere. You will see it. These people have exposed themselves. But again, let me play you something here. Let me play you something here. Just bear with me. You know, it's not easy. Like I said, we got to be between twist and turn. Yeah.
Just so small thing to identify. More a long time. So we are saying 2G5. Just so small thing to identify. One day, make sure we have talking. Then he say, he wants send the money back. So, okay, yeah, we'll send your money back. I raise the 2G5. Get a 2G5.
Finish.
Don't forget to send it to you. Don't forget to eat the 2G5. The papa can eat money there.
Finish.
Hey, I remember when the inflated unit parties when I had one, they were displayed. I raised 60,000. I sent the 60,000 but I'm going to pay the rent. Not really. If I make eat 40, get a minute 20. During COVID time, and I probably didn't know all the records. COVID time, I said, Papa, you COVID been here, you gotta go identify our people, you know. I sent 10 grand. Papa, go buy oxygen 10, you know, oxygen was a beating, do you know that, right? Oxygen 10, chlorines, gloves, get it to the hospital. The Papa eat the 10G. And you know what I know is a tough? The whole traditional nonsense. You know, your uncle now, you know, you can't go question your uncle. Or you fast. The Papa call what? Anybody that you can get money for something they eat or something that wasn't there. That's corruption. Now, the man is squanderer. The man squandered the bar. So he acts as though he is so straight. And you know, sometimes they say, can't spend time and can't labor mean that two different things. I never knew the man that well. Say I was supporting our in the States going to school, right? The man was yeah. But the 2 times the man went to go to the States, I started getting scared. When the man claimed me the hostel, somebody gotta go, gotta be right on him to make sure, you know, the steps steep. So he get slip and fall. Then you start thinking, the thought. The thing I'm doing here so that good thing. And that man here saying you will be president for whole country. You know, be so you can be doing something, but you'll be thinking, what are the right thing you doing, right? I won't go. Then when he coming down, they gotta announce it, they coming smile, gotta go up for him too. And the person gotta be in front of him. Because the man can even walk correct. They can be down here, they giving him all kind of things to make him strong. When you see him looking like that, they giving him all kind of things. The puppet is not able. They just want to use him to take the country. Let the man go rest. So on November 14th, we'll vote for George Manenwia. We'll give him 6 more years. Let him continue the thing he been, the good thing he been doing. I started getting scared. When a man claimed me the hostel, somebody gotta go, gotta be right on him to make sure, you know, the steps steep. So he get slip and fall. Then you start thinking, the thing I'm doing here so that good thing. Now let me here say you will be president for whole country. You know, be so you can be doing something, but you'll be thinking, what are the right thing you're doing, right? I won't go. Then when he coming down, they gotta announce it, they coming smile, gotta go up for him too. And the person gotta be in front of him. Because the man can even walk correct.
Okay, thank you.
They can be down here, they giving him all kind of things to make him strong.
We'll go to the playground, yeah?
When you see him looking like that, they giving him all kind of things. The puppet is not able. They just want to use him to take the country. Let the man go rest. So on November 14th, we'll go.
That's sorry, my people. So at the end of the day, we are left with the question to ask whether our sister Fatima whether she got the job based on her qualification or based on her performances in other areas, as far as relationship is concerned, how she got this job. Because people like Fatima and others made us to understand that all of the women that were employed in the previous government of His Excellency President Dr. George Manuel Weah, these people were concubines. That's what they made us to understand. Even though some of them well qualified, have their own relationship and everything working for them, but yet these people are strapped that particular, only because they work in government, people are strapped them with that characterization, or they characterize them as such. But that's not even the thing. Let us look at the incompetence of this particular girl, Fatima Bintu Salif. Let's look at her incompetence. I don't want you to believe it. That's what I said. I will play these videos for you to hear it for yourself. Fatima Bintu Salif served as a council lady at the Monrovia City Corporation for at least about 8 to 9 months, if I'm not mistaken. 8 to 9 months, going to a year. So let's first of all look at the function and responsibility of the council. Because the reason why I am putting out that particular area of the council responsibility and function is because Bintu Fatima Salif served in that area for a very long period of time, for almost a year, or maybe you're pretty close to a year as council people. What are the function and the responsibility of the council at the Monrovia City Corporation? I'm about to give you the function and the responsibility. I'll give you some. I'm not going to give you all. One of the function and responsibility of the National Council, or of the council, is to be able to meet with partners to plan programs in ensuring that the Monrovia City Corporation is adequately run by the administrator, who is the city mayor. The city council, these are people who actually are clothed with the responsibility of, amongst many other, sourcing out there for funding. They go out, they meet with international partners, they explain the problems that the council is having, go and solicit funding. That is also part of their responsibility. They go and source out for funding so as to be able to ensure that the city corporation adequately runs. The city council on which my sister Fatima Bintu Salif served on, their responsibility is to ensure that whatever budgetary allocation aligns with the aspiration, the plans of the Monrovia City Corporation, and is adequately, somebody will say, managed or carried out by the administrator, who is the council, or we will say, the mayor. The council also internally, they discuss the budget of the Monrovia Corporation, and they approve it internally. So, for example, if the mayor maybe wants something like $2.8 million for sanitation of Mosorado County, he will submit that particular request to the board. The board will sit down, look at it, argue on it, deliberate, for the use of a better word, deliberate on it, and then be able to approve of it, and also ensure that whatever budget that is given, that the people implement as per that budget. The council approve of the funding that will be used by the Monrovia City Corporation through the administrator in presence of the mayor. So the Monrovia City Council is in the full know of the financial happenings as far as the budget is concerned that is going to the council. Because when the mayor and his team do all of the groundwork, all of the budgetary allocation and whatever, the council approve of it and it is sent. They look at it. They look at that document before it is sent. So for a Fatima Binti Salif to tell us, after being in an area for let's say about a year, that Fatima Binti Salif is telling us she don't even know the budget of the Monrovia City Corporation as a councilwoman, then they tell you that Fatima Binti Salif were doing different things down there. In that council work she was doing there. I have served on council before. Before becoming the chief administrator of the Liberia Scout Association, I served as the youth representative on the National Council. And I've worked in other institutions. So I know the function and responsibility. I'm not just speaking from just, anywhere. I'm speaking from an informed background. So for Fatima Binti Salif, after being asked about her own Daras Delon, they say, oh, Lele, yeah, they think what we're talking on. So the whole budget that we're talking on. How much is the council?
People of Liberia and George
Sorry. Let me move this and bring this. Let me move this and bring this. This is it. Sorry. So this is it.
3-hour hike commence.
Don't just take the mayor's word for it. You as the city council member. What
We're talking about.
I'm sorry, my people. Oh, sorry. Too many things going on.
Million last budget.
So let's
He
think.
said it was something that could not.
budget for city corporation, Memorial City?
For Memorial City Corporation, I think the mayor said the budget was at 1.5 million last budget. He said it was
I
something
think that
that
listen to her.
could not even move the city.
Memorial City Corporation budget this year, how much is it?
I think. Oh, I don't know yet.
You are a councilwoman at the city corporation.
Yes, sir.
Now, I am not trying to glorify this other idiot by the name of Darius DeLong. I'm not trying to glorify him. But Darius DeLong was asking just an elementary question. What is the budget? Fatima Bintu Salif could not tell the Liberian people, the people's representative, after serving as a councilwoman for very pretty close to a year plus, she could not even tell us the budget of the Monrovia City Corporation. What did Fatima was doing down there? What did she was doing there? Because that's one of your responsibility. You must be clothed, especially with the financial running of that particular institution. You must know it to your fingertip. I agree you will not know everything, but financially, as it relates to budgetary wise, at least you must have an understanding because the budget is also discussed in the council meeting. The council is aware of it. Before the mayor sent out the budget, when they finish doing, because before you can be able to formulate the budget, there are several things you got to look at. The payment of staff, maintenance of the building, etc., etc. All these things, you put them together before you come up with your budget and before you submit it to the house. So the council is aware. So if Fatima will sit down there and tell us that she is not aware of how much the MCC is using or how much the MCC has as a budget, then me, Fatima Bintu said we were doing different thing down there. And you see, you can be educated. I want you to get this. Education does not give you an automatic qualification in a particular area. No, don't deceive yourself. It doesn't mean because you have acquired a certain level of education, it means automatically you are qualified. What education does for you, it gives you a broader understanding in order for you to be able to succeed in the area that you will actually, desire. It gives you a broader knowledge. Like, take for example, it doesn't mean because you are educated, you get education. So it means that you can become or you are qualified to be a mechanic. No. It doesn't mean because you are educated. So it means you qualify to become a medical doctor. No. But you have the foundation that will be able to catapult you to becoming, if you want a special area now, to say, yeah, I want to be a medical doctor. Because you already have that foundation. So it doesn't mean because you have a master's degree, so it means automatically you qualify to be in a certain area. That's why you see people are orientated in a particular area that they are given a responsibility. That's why you see here in the Western world, you can't hear the people getting their job, they orientate you to the job. Even when you're doing warehouse work, the people will train you. They will tell you how to do this, how to do that, and etc. etc. That's what they will do. Because your education does not automatically makes you qualified, but it gives you that leverage that you will be able to easily grasp whatever they are saying or they are doing. There are people who are qualified. They have masters and etc. etc. But have you asked yourself, why these people can face their own car? Why these people can paint their own houses? Why they can be able to sew their own clothes and etc. They can do it if they are provided the education, if they are provided the opportunity. Because of the level of education that they have, at least they will be able to understand what they are doing. And they will easily grab it. So for one to say because Bintu Fatima Seli has a master made her to become qualified, no. She must go through that orientation. She may have the administrative broader, knowledge and so, but she must have that particular orientation, must be orientated into that particular system. Must be oriented in that system. So Fatima Bintu Salif will sit down and will tell us she don't know as far as the budget is concerned for the MCC. So then Fatima, what you're doing to MCC now? What thing you're really doing there? And you see, when we tell you, these Unity Party people, these people who associate with the Unity Party, that just for nothing big mouth they get, nothing out behind it. When you corner them to the wall, one of the reasons why these people, yesterday, I think day before yesterday, I did some kind of writing on James Good Day Flomo. And James Good Day Flomo said something, made me laugh. He said, you, Prince, you get low IQ. That's why I don't respond to you. That's why you see me, I can avoid you. That's why even in the chat when you put your thing, I can't go there. So I told you, I said Allah. You know what? That James that used to be reporting my page. The thing is, my people, when I enter into a conversation, I don't rush myself to speak. I listen to you. Based on what you are saying, I get what you're saying. I get it from there. I think I will show you the post and my response. You see, the thing about these Unity Party people is that when you engage them with intellectualism, you make them feel uncomfortable. So the next thing they will do, some of you who have been following me for a while, you see that sometimes you used to see my page will be down for like 2-3 days. While sometimes while on, they will report a page. Facebook will take it down. You used to see it. And I told you, I said what I try to do is to avoid those conversations in those chat rooms. I don't go back and forth in the chat room again. Because the thing is, when we are in the chat room and we are going back and forth, the points that I can raise can make them to look foolish. Like, for example, somebody will join me in the chat room and say, oh, President Weah is corrupt. And then I will listen to them, they will read plenty. So I say, okay, I understand. But how do we determine if somebody is corrupt? Is it per your writing or as it relates to a proper maybe auditing that will be done to see and to be able to maybe expose the level of corruption, how it is done. So when I ask this critical question, first thing they can say, move from here, man. You too stupid. Get off from here. You too stupid. So I said, no, don't insult me. I'm asking you a question. You say this person is corrupt. How do we evaluate that this person is corrupt? Do we just accept because you say it, or it is something that we must be able to prove beyond all reasonable doubt? Or there are measures that you can prove and you can see and know that, yeah, the person is corrupt? What are the things that we will see? Is it just about the person wearing clean clothes? Or is it just about the person working in government? Or is it that there must be a kind of investigation conducted and proving beyond all reasonable doubt that this person is corrupt? When I say these things in the chat room, they feel very uncomfortable. They are take them off guard. There's sometimes the only thing that they will do now is want to report my page, want to insult me, so I just leave them. That's why you see me, my people. I know some of you will ask, I don't do plenty of writing on a post, this, that. No, I don't do that. I don't do it. I go there, I read. If there is a need for me to comment, I comment. I go and read the comments and so on. Because the reason why you see I don't do that much is because I don't want people reporting my page. I don't want people, because if they report the page, automatically, let me tell you this, Facebook is not going to just, disable it like that. But you know what will happen? When they continue to report the page, Facebook will start to limit people who can have access to the page. Will start to limit your content. So meaning that, for example, if somebody report the page and Facebook use about 3 or 4 days to be able to investigate, you know what they will do? They will block my content from certain people or from certain population. My content will be blocked. So when that content is blocked, you know what happened? You may not be able to see it again. That's why you see some people, they will come on, they will ask, oh, but open, you on a Facebook here? Oh, for long, I see you. Some of these people used to follow me. As soon as I come live, they will get a notification. But the reason why they don't get a notification, especially when you get people reporting your page, so Facebook try to limit the amount of people who will be able to see your content because they are investigating. In their mind, the Facebook algorithm will try to do that so that they can block your message, because somebody will report your page and say you're spreading hate message and etc. And they don't want for that message to be spread across the community. So they block it. It's almost like, take for an example, when we play music on our pages or on these shows, when we play music, what Facebook can tell us, we have all of the notification. Facebook will tell you that because you play this person music and you have no copyright to the music, your video live stream will be limited in certain area. Certain people will not be able to see it. Certain places, it will be mute. People will not hear it. And who will want to watch a video that is mute? So at the end of the day, when it happened 2-3 occasions, people lost interest in it, and then you can't be able to get it back. What? Okay. People are sorrow. Actually, today is not one of the best day. You see? Okay, take care. It's not one of the best. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. So I don't go back and forth with them. I don't. Because the problem is members of the Unity Party, they have thin skin. They do not understand the issue. Once you start, and me, I just hold them by their words. I don't take anything from anywhere. I will listen to them very carefully, use their own words, and ask the question. And when you start to ask the question now, that's where they get really, really pissed off. Oh, they can be too angry, angry birds. They're too angry. No, they don't want to hear you talking. Hey, they want to silence you. So Fatima bint Salif, who is supposed to be somebody close with the information relative to how the MCC, thank you. Thank you. The MCC operates in terms of budget or what is their budgetary allocation. The woman sat down on the platform. She said, and I know. I think. What is this? Oh, sorry, my people. Let me answer. You're sorry, my people. You're sorry. So at the end of the day, fellow Liberian, these are some of the things that we grapple with or we struggle with. So Fatima bint Salif want to make us to understand that she's educated. But even on her own education, the woman lie. And the justification that she provide for the reason why she has to say, major in health whatsoever, and then minor in how you call the thing, Uber planning or urban planning or whatever she call it. According to her, she said because the thing where she was writing, she wanted it to fit on. She wanted it to be on 2 pages, so she had to shrink it on 1 page, and that was the reason why she just said minor. You hear that kind of very cheap and lazy argument or excuse? So let's even agree that on the paper that you wrote your qualification, because you wanted to shrink it, you decided to say minor in this, that. Let's even agree on that. But when you are asked to explain, so it means that you must also be able to shrink your explanation. You see, these people can lie. They want to make themselves to be like we know it. So they want to fake things. They want to add up. They want to package. That's who they are. Once you enter into a conversation with anybody from the end of the Unity Party, they ain't get anything to provide you. But you know what they will tell you? You stupid. Even the one that are here. Some of those people, family member, I mean, they are our family now. Some of them have been following us for a very long time. Even some of them that honor this particular post that we are having this show. When you start to discuss issue, guess what? They will come and tell you, you stupid. Now what do we say? Oh, you stupid. Oh, you stupid. Oh, you stupid. Now what do we tell you? They will not be able to provide any tangible information to what BOAKAI is doing. Or they will not tell you relative to the argument how is Bintu Salif qualified to XYZ, but they will kind of just say, you stupid. That's who they are. They have a thin skin. They claim to know it, but when you enter in a conversation with them or in a dialogue with them, you throw them off balance. You throw them off balance right away. That's why you see they never want to be in an open engagement. They are afraid to discuss. Push them to the wall. Have the sincere discussion. They lost. They lost. You see now what is happening? This government is losing every grip. The guys, they are disjointed. For example, the Ministry of Information, right? We do not even know the information that coming from Ministry of Information no more. We don't know who is providing the right information. This is an age-old thing in this government. Jerry Pierre will come and say one nonsense. My sister Anthony Kula Fofana will come on and say your own nonsense. The Ministry of State will come on and say their own. Everybody just saying anything that they want to say. anything that they want to say. There is no coherent in their information dissemination. They are not coherent. The ministry, take for example, let's just look at the most recent one, the $10 million project in Foya. The same government told us that I think, what is it, I know MRU or ECOWAS project, and what we heard from them. They came by and said that presidential compound. Somebody came back and said no, that Joseph Numa BOAKAI project. Another person came by and said, I know nothing about it. So you see, look, the way these guys are operating in their information dissemination is how the government is operating. No here, no tea, no direction, directionless. They are completely directionless. Nobody get the information to provide for a Liberian people. Anybody you count, you say your own thing. Anybody you thought your own. Ministry of State ready, they thought their own. Ministry of Information ready, they thought their own. There is no coordination. But these were the people who boasted yesterday and said they qualified, they competent. Are these the qualified and competent people that Joseph Numa BOAKAI talks about? Are these the qualified and competent people? Look at how they are operating. These people have gone 2 years. Look at the reports coming from our international partners. And I'm going to highlight some of these reports. So on the issue of Fatima, to just run off Fatima, you got to tell Liberian people how you managed to get that job. What kind of degree you really get? What a mattress degree you get? You got to tell us. A mistress degree you get? You got to tell us. But we all know how that job landed in your corner. Are there now other members of the Unity Party who were on the ground in the waters and moving up and down that are qualified for that? You see, look, members of the Unity Party, especially those of you these charlatans and scalawags and brats around here, they are destroying your homes. But these people, guess what? They are giving an opportunity. You that is supposed to be given the opportunity, they're not giving the opportunity. They look at you as a step. They're stepping on your head, breaking your homes and giving you nothing in return. Fatima Bintu Salif will have to tell us how she got that job. And you and I know that the reason why she got that job is not because of her qualification. No. It's because of her association. That because of her association, are there now qualified Liberians that are members of the Unity Party? There are. But again, you were talking, oh, man, we are this, that. We'll show you the picture. Y'all get a picture there. Y'all can see the picture. But fellow Liberian, even what is more damaging, fellow Liberian, is the reports from our international partners. What is more damaging is the report from our international partner. Look at the state of the nation as described by our international partner and even our people themselves. Let's leave the international people. We come to international people, but let's read what is happening on the ground. Do you need to read about the issue of corruption in Liberia? Do you need to pick up a newspaper? No. Do you need to listen to radio? No. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. But let's look at the 2025. It's important that we continue to look at this report. Let's look at the 2025 U.S. State Department report on the government. The U.S. State Department report talk about the alarming rise in armed robbery and violence crime. That lie again, we lie. That lie, the people lie. Armed robbery is now the order of the day everywhere you pass. There is a huge rise in armed robberies and crime, to the extent that people are no longer waiting for internet to commit crime. Broad daylight, they are committing crime in the fee fine. Look at mob justice. Look at the last time. On 3 different occasions, they said somebody stole motorbike. Let's even agree that the man is a thief. Hey, my people, are there not police stations that you can carry the man to? But you know, when people start to lose trust in the system, these are some of the things that can happen. Right in the broad daylight, people were not even afraid. They unalive that guy in the most humble manner. Inhumane manner, sorry. The way that brother was lynched and oh man, it was too terrible. It reminds me of Joshua Saki, what he faced in the hands of Queen Johnson and others. That motorcyclist. Sorry, that guy who they claim allegedly that he's a thief, a motorcyclist thief. Motorbike road, we say in a Liberian way. In a broad daylight, daylight shining. These people were not even afraid to unalive that particular guy. So, do we need a report? We need to re-report to know that these things are happening? No, we don't need to read a report because we are seeing it for ourselves. We are living in the reality. Crime is all over the place. Armed robbery, violence have increased to the extent that look, there is something that is happening, my people, and like I always tell you on this platform, my fear is not President we are winning election because I know President we will win. It's not my fear. You know what is my fear? Is the mess that President Weah is going to be repairing. Because the entire system of our country is completely broken in the period of just 2 years plus under Joseph Newman Boyka. You're talking about the justice system? No, don't believe me. What our international partner, even our national partners are saying. Don't believe me. Look at the 2025 U.S. State Department report. It highlights the increased report on corruption. That doesn't mean that the report said there are high corruption in Liberia. That's the report. That's what the report is saying. Now, the men that are in Liberia, you don't even need to read the report because he knows of what is happening there. He knows of what is happening there. When an army motor can take almost 90,000 plus by motorcar. At the end of the day, the motorcar that he say buy almost 90,000 plus, we go do investigation. That motorcar there is less than that. The men take the ballot money off. At the end of the day, when he push to the wall, he say, I resign. Just like Newman Boyka say, okay, carry the other money, go sit down. Look at Double Jala, who connived with Army Moda to take that money, that 90 plus million, $1,000. At the end of the day, he said, he will not resign. He said, no way. He said, just like Newman Boyka and my uncle, I can't resign. And he's there. He is there. There is a serious act of corruption that is going on in the country. That you can see it. You don't need to ask questions around. Look at what happened at the Ministry of Finance for the painting of the building. These people went as far as falsifying documents from the U.S. Embassy. Only because, how you call one, I think Jones McGill or so, or McGill Jones or whatever, at the Ministry of Finance, wanted to take that particular painting contract for himself, went and collected a document and lied and say the particular company have done a job for the U.S. and embassy in Monrovia, and they have given them, this commendation, blah, blah, blah. Only for us to check it up, it was a complete lie. Imagine the Minister of Finance will come up to tell us that they're using money, no account, no accountability, no record to show. But then they say they are not corrupt. There is something I put on my page, and then I want you to listen to it. I will play this. It's very important I will play it. Very important. They made it to be in a simple English. And thanks to, I think it was the OKFM people. So thanks to OKFM, courtesy of OKFM, I'm going to play it. I want you to listen to it. I want you to listen to it. Don't believe what I am saying. Maybe what I'm saying is my own thing, but I want you to listen to this, and you will be shocked. You will be shocked. The Center for Transparency thing in Liberia, they did this, and I want to say courtesy of them and of OKFM, because the way I got it from. For some reason, I don't know, my system is reading. I don't know if, okay. So we are going to play this. Let me see.
From the General Auditing Commission GAC say about the financial statement of the consolidated funds account of the government of Liberia. Here are
So we want to say thanks to the I took it from the OKFM page, the way I took it from, and I want you to listen. They explain the level of corruption that is carried out by the Joseph Numa BOAKAI regime in a simple English. And I want you to listen. Don't believe me. Even Liberians themselves that conducted their own audit, I mean the government itself conducted audit upon itself. Listen to the report. Don't believe what I am saying. Let's listen here. Let's play this one. Courtesy of OKFM and the team that put this together. It's the audit report made simple. So let's listen.
what the auditor from the General Auditing Commission GAC say about the financial statement of the consolidated.
So the GAC is the government-owned agency to be able to investigate, to conduct what we call audits. So it's not coming from any opposition. No, it's from the government themselves. So listening to what they audit from the General Auditing Commission say about audit, on the consolidated account. The consolidated account that they play all our money there. But it make it very simple. So let's just listen to it. Listen to this. Let's listen. It's a kind of, how many minutes video? Anyway, let's just listen. Sorry, I want to play this.
What the auditor from the General Auditing Commission GAC say about the financial statement of the consolidated funds account of the government of Liberia. Here are key things to know about the financial statement of the consolidated funds account of the government of Liberia for the period covering January 1, 2024 to December 31, 2024. Auditors are the government people who can check on how those who collect or receive government.
That's just 1 year. They're listening.
Money and other items spent or used them. They help to fight corruption or prevent people from stealing from government and the public. The consolidated funds account is where they keep all the government money. This is the same place the government can take money from to build all the roads, the schools, pay government workers, and do plenty other things. The Ministry of Finance and Development Planning is the government house responsible to spend all government money. The auditor report on the consolidated funds account for January 1, 2024 to December 31, 2024 says many wrong things happened. The report says that 1. The Ministry of Finance and Development Planning people spent $2,806,470 more than what they're supposed to spend with no backing from the lawmakers.
Yeah, so they spend more. The money that they were to spend, they went above and beyond without even the knowledge of the lawmaker. But again, you think you will blame these lawmakers? Or you think you will blame them? You will blame the Ministry of Finance? You think why the people say they wanted regime speaker? And that's some of the reason why they said they wanted regime speaker? So they can have their will? You think why they fought people like Honorable Fonati Kofa? And that's so that at the end of the day they can just spend wusa wusa and no accountability? Look, Liberians, our problem, some of these people that we elected become our problem. We are not too much our problem. I agree sometimes we say we are to be held responsible. But you elected these people for them to do a piece of work for you. When they are not doing the work, take action against them. Take the necessary action. Why you think that people will spend almost about 2 million plus without any record, without the knowledge of, our representatives? It's because the people know that our regime speaker, they are regime speaker. So let's listen.
account for January 1, 2024 to December 31, 2024 says many wrong things
Just in a
happened.
period of
The
1 year,
report says that 1. The
2024.
Ministry of Finance and Development Planning people spent $2,806,470 more than what they're supposed to spend with no backing from the lawmakers. 2. 106 government offices, including schools and hospitals, did not get all the money they were supposed to get in the budget.
Yeah, this is important. Schools, hospitals did not get the money that they're supposed to get in the budget. You know, they did this particular audit very, very simple. Schools that's supposed to get their money to operate a school didn't get it. Hospitals didn't get it. But Joseph Newman BOAKAI is using $10 million to build mansion for himself in Foya. Joseph Newman BOAKAI is passing around with 1 million plus motor car. Joseph Newman BOAKAI is going around with a credit card that has almost $1 million on it. Almost $1 million on it. They papa going around. What schools, what hospitals are not receiving the money that they're supposed to receive? This is not from me. That the government said I didn't want. So let's enjoy this in simple English, courtesy of OKFM.
The auditor says finance ministry people did not give 78,289,600 United States dollars to government entities that were supposed to receive it.
Yeah, to government entity. This is not me, my people. This is not me. This is their own report. $78 million. The Ministry of Finance did not give to those ministries and agencies that is supposed to get the money to. You think where the money go? The money going to what Joseph Newman BOAKAI, $10 million, please. Joseph Newman BOAKAI corrupt attitude. The traveling that they traveling, see how the traveling affecting you? Hospital that's supposed to get money, they're not able to get it. Let me carry this back again so you can listen. This is too juicy. Thanks to OKFM and the people who put this thing together. And thank God I will stumble upon it. So listen. Don't even believe what I'm saying. Listen.
The report says that 1. The Ministry of Finance and Development Planning people spent $2,806,470 more than what they're supposed to spend with no backing from the lawmakers. 2. 106 government offices, including schools and hospitals, did not get all the money they were supposed to get in the.
Yeah, they did not get all of their money. So you think where that money go? And the money was allocated, but they did not give it to them. They didn't get the money. You think where the money go? The money is going towards the. I don't even refer to this as. I refer to it as a vacation of Joseph Newman BOAKAI. Anytime Joseph Newman BOAKAI travel, he go on vacation, hospital, or medical attention. The money going towards the hospital or going towards the medical attention of Joseph Newman BOAKAI to make him low young. That why they can be putting power on him. Just some how you call soon money a young girl that going for some kind of beauty pageant. So the way the money going, does not mean that that the GSC report, the report that was conducted by GSC, the government people that didn't want. So where you think that money going? You elected somebody who was basically not functional. So what you think he will do? At the end of the day, they make in power, he will use the money to make himself functional. Somebody who live on loan, somebody who told you that they are notorious criminal, and they're even looking for a way to even stop stealing. They told you. You look at it for long, you say, we'll put you there. You qualify, you competent. That the man using a qualification now, you see why it's affecting you? Now what hospitals now are turning into prison center. When our brothers and sisters, our mothers, our wives, and our girlfriend go to hospital, go deliver, they will hold them hostage if they can't pay. And they will be there with those children, with those kids. Money that is allocated for social development initiative is not going towards it. The money going towards these people's pocket. Public facilities that should be adequately funded so that they can cater to we the common people. Those public facilities are not giving the money that they're supposed to give them. Where you think the money going? Going to Joseph Newman BOAKAI home in Foya. You play fun. You think that fun we playing here? Yeah, go ahead, listen.
the budget. The auditor says finance ministry people did not give 78,289,600 United States dollars to government entities that were supposed to receive it. 3. The finance ministry people spent 2,850,035 United States dollars without receipts or paper to show how the money was spent.
And yeah, you know what it means? To spend almost $2 million without even a single trace of paper. Look, these people are stealing on the broad daylight. That's not me saying it. That their own audit report. That's the audit report that they break down so make it very simple. That every one of us can understand. Spending $2 million, you get no receipt. The think you got for receipts and I get no receipt. Who will spend money and not get receipt? Even in the country here. Let's leave America. But even in the village, when the people give you $5, they get a form of receipt, a form of evidence to what they are giving you, so they can keep it for their own record. But then government will spend almost about $2 million and say no receipt. We'll not get people. Let's listen to this. It's juicy.
4. 10 government offices did not give government share of the money they make. 1. Finance ministry.
Now, we told you, the people say 4 government ministry and agency, the money that they generated, their own portion of contribution towards the national budget, they were not able to report it adequately. But we told you a long time ago, right? You thought that fun were playing. That these ministries and agencies, instead of contributing towards the government coffers, they are contributing towards Joseph Numa BOAKAI Foundation. They didn't get time for the budget. They know very well that the budget is supposed to affect the lives of even the ordinary people, because the where hospitals allocation will come from, roads, public schools, etc., etc. They didn't get time for that. The people are concentrating on Joseph Numa BOAKAI Foundation. The papa know that he umpa forget it. He can't go nowhere again because that nonsense where other countries are doing Africa, where one person will be there for 3 years, this year, that year. We can't accept that nonsense. That one we can't take it. Where Cameroon, BRD have been there since 1982. They stayed there. That foolishness, it can't happen in Liberia again. It can't happen. That one will not happen. So that one is clear. So Joseph Numa BOAKAI know he already failed. So the only thing that he's concentrating on is how his foundation can be adequately stuffed with money. I don't want you to believe it. Let's listen to this report. Listen to this.
Of the money they make. 1. Finance ministry post 1,035 United States dollars without receipts or paper to show how the money was spent. 4. 10 government offices did not give government share of the money they make. 1. Finance ministry will spend overplus or without the lawmakers giving go ahead. What the auditor says?
Yeah?
The auditor says
Ministry of Finance is spending overplus without the approval of the lawmakers. You think we are surprised when you get a regime speaker, when you have a house that have been compromised, a house that is an auxiliary of the Unity Party to Joseph Numa BOAKAI? You think we are surprised? No. We are not surprised. Why you think they will fight good people and they will boot them out of the system? But the thing clear, you are listening to what our man said, regime speaker, Rachel Kuhn. They're listening to it. Because these people want to have their will. They want to spend money fusa anyhow. They don't want nobody asking them questions. These people are a bunch of criminals. The Unity Party, I told you from the beginning, Unity Party is not afraid to commit crime. They are not afraid to steal. So they're spending money, they even get time for lawmaker. Lawmaker then too, they're spending their own too, they even get time. Everybody just doing their own thing. And unfortunately, the commoners are the ones who are feeling the weight. Let's listen here.
The Ministry of Finance people spent $2,806,470 US dollars more of what they were supposed to spend with no backing from the lawmakers.
Yeah.
The auditor say the Ministry of Finance people did not show any paper to prove that they got the backing from the lawmakers to spend more than what the lawmakers say they should spend. What is bad about this? The auditor say spending government money without backing from the lawmakers is wrong. and against the public financial management law or the big law that deals with government money business in Liberia. The auditor also says spending government money overplus can lead to corruption and people doing things they are not supposed to do with the money. What did the Ministry of Finance big people say to the auditor? The Ministry of Finance big people told the auditor they did not do wrong by spending overplus because the public financial management law or the big money law also gave them power to spend more.
My people, let me tell you, Sonny, like we'll continue to say, and we'll not stop saying it. We say it over and over for you to get the word, for it to sink down into your skull. The Unity Party is not afraid to do wrong. They are not afraid. One thing I know about the Unity Party, and I must say this, these people, they will use in open broad daylight the paper to commit crime, and we want to use the same paper to defend their act. But it takes you and I to say no is no. So according to the public financial management law, before you can spend any money, you must be able to seek the approval of the House, especially as it relates to, the budget, etc. Because the lawmakers are the ones who can approve when all the different small ministry putting all of their own money work together. The Senate and the Ministry of Finance send it to the lawmaker approve it. In other words, they're giving you the go-ahead to use it for that purpose. Now, if for any reason you want to divert, or you want to say, okay, we want to take money from here to put it here, according to the law, you got to go back to the lawmaker and say, oh, we want to take the money from here, we want to bring it on this side, or we want to take the other money and bring it on the other side. If, for example, you think that you put small money here, you want to spend huge money, according to our law, you go to the lawmaker and say, oh, yeah, the money here is too small. We want you to be able to sit down so we can carry up. That's what the law say. And not me say it. And you say it. That's what the law say. But these people, they did not follow the protocol. Oh, Unity Party. We inside for true, my people. Let's go ahead.
Because the public financial management law or the big money law also gave them power to spend more. What did the auditor say to the finance ministry big people? The auditor says the finance ministry big people did not show any proof to back what they did by spending overplus. 2.
And you see, the Ministry of Finance, Augustine Pehegafon, did not show any record, any proof of spending overplus. Look, Augustine Pehegafon has a plan, in which, I'm not against his plan, but it's unfortunate when you are doing it at the detriment of the Liberian people. His plan is to become president of Liberia. So the boy is stealing in a broad daylight without looking behind. He's stealing without looking behind. Because they believe that they will use their money to be able to get to higher offices. So the boy just taking, he just cutting. Once you get Joseph Numa Boeka a small thing, whatever that there, you can take it, no problem. Just make sure you report to Joseph Numa Boeka. That's how it looking like. Go and commit your crime, but just make sure you can't get your flare report, your salute report. That's all. That Joseph Numa Boeka there for you. Very corrupt people. If this government was a serious government, not headed by a cartel, a crook in Joseph Numa Boeka, Moda, we're not going to war scot-free with almost $90 million in your back pocket. He wasn't. But let's listen further.
106 government offices, including schools and hospitals, did not get the whole amount they were supposed to get in the budget. What the auditors say? The auditors say the Ministry of Finance people did not give 106 government offices like schools and hospitals all the money they were supposed to get. The auditor says the total money the finance ministry people did not give those offices was $78,289,600 United States dollars. When the auditor checked, they did not see any paper that gave finance ministry people the power to hold the money from going to those government offices where the lawmakers agree that they should give it. What is bad about this? The auditors say when people don't get the whole money they were supposed to get from government, it can lead to people not doing the things they were supposed to do. For example, hospitals in interior areas may not be able to get medicines to treat people, and schools may not get chalks and other things to teach the children very well. What the auditor says should be done. The auditor says the finance ministry people must give reasons why they did not give the people all the money they were supposed to get in the budget. The auditor also say next time the finance ministry people must let the people know ahead of time when they have money problem that may cause them not to get all their money. The finance ministry people say the reason why they did not give all the money to those government offices is the lawmakers delay to pass the budget. And the delay can hold things that should be done before the government offices get the money they're supposed to get on time. 3. The Ministry of Finance people spent $2,850,035 United States dollars without correct papers to show what was done with the money. What the auditors say? The auditors say the Finance Ministry spent $2,850,035 United States dollars without the correct paper to show what was done with the money. The auditor says the Finance Ministry people did not show receipts, contracts, and any other document to back the money they gave to people. What is bad about this? The auditors say spending government money without paper to show what the money was spent for could lead to corruption and people eating government money free and not doing the work they were supposed to do for the government. What the auditors say should be done? The auditors say the finance ministry big people must make sure to get all the papers to show who all they gave the money to and what work they did to get the money. What did the Ministry of Finance B people say to the auditor? The Finance Ministry B people told the auditors they have the papers to show for the payment they made, and they do not pay money to anyone without the right papers. But the ministry also says papers for some payments can be plenty, so they can only take the mean ones and keep the other ones. So government offices that ask the ministry to make payments in the rural areas still have the mean papers with them. 4. 10 government offices did not give the government share of the money they make. What did the auditors say? The auditors say when they checked the documents of 11 government offices to see if they paid taxes from the money they made, 10 of the government offices did not pay to government. The auditors say the government was supposed to get $10,160,233 United States dollars, but only got $5,669,672 United States dollars.
You hear it, my people? You are hearing it? You're seeing it? Now, when we're telling you that these people are a bunch of criminals, they've come to resurrect themselves. Some of you say, oh, we lying. Oh, we lying. You are hearing it for yourself. This is what Liberians are going through in the hands of these criminals. You listening? I'm going to move this because time is almost time, you know. You are listening to it. I'll play it again, maybe hopefully tomorrow. This is what our people are faced with. These criminals have decided to rip the Liberian people off whatever they have. Yesterday, Joseph Newman Boyka said he's sacking people. Or maybe on tomorrow, which will be the redemption hour, we'll talk about it. People jumping around, they say they're happy. Oh yeah, Joseph Newman Boyka, wake up now. Wake up where? Wake up where? Only because somebody refused and said, no, for me, I will protect my integrity. So he went to Ministry of Lands, Mines, and Energy and say he's sacking people from there. But I don't want to go into that. Tomorrow we'll be able to discuss it. But I want to say thanks to each and every one of you. You know, we were elected as chairman of the DMV chapter in this gone convention, which comprises of 3 different chapters: Washington, D.C., Maryland, out of Virginia. We were elected as chair. We'll officially respond to that. We want to say thanks, you know, on the surface to all of you for the level of support and everything. We've taken over a very huge task. Well, we believe that with your support, we can definitely make it to happen. So again, we want to say thank you. We appreciate you. as usual, let's do it. Let's work together in the interest of Mama Liberia. Again, time have caught up with us, and we want to say bye from our end. We love you all. Follow our page. The page is under the Palava Hut, or you be part of the group. The group is under the Palava Hut. Let me just give you the group so that you will see it. Go there, and we appeal to you so that you can be a part of the group there. Okay, it's called the DMV. ABC. Okay, fine. So this is the page. You can go there. It has CDC. Okay, we have about 22. Oh wow. Okay, here is it. Okay, here's the page. So let me just share this page with you. Here's the page. Let me share it with you so you can see it. Yeah, follow this page. The page is here. This is the page. This is the page. It's called CDC USA official media page. Then stroke, you will see under the Palava Hut. So, follow the page. We have about 22.1K member. Yeah, 22,100 members. So, be a member. Let's, flood it out. There are so many posts that are coming up, from different people on the page. Every time we make sure we have the administrator to check it up, and every other thing they are doing exceptionally well. So, that is that. This is the page. So you can follow the page. You can follow the page, CDC USA official media page. Then you will see under the Palava Hut. So you can, follow that particular page, and that will be very good. Yeah, that will be very good. So please, let me see, we get 20 pending stuff. Yeah, so follow the page, and then let me see, pending approval. So follow the page, follow the page, and then you'll be good. You'll be good. Yeah, follow our page. One thing we know about the page is that it's highly restricted. That is, the comments and whatever that you post there is filter. Filter adequately so that you can have, issues, or so that we can have issues with it. So please, my people, follow the page. Again, on this note, we got to do what we got to do. But again, I want to say thanks to all of you. Let's call this a day. Join us tomorrow. The redemption hour is on every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So by right, it's on every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays before we come up here. But again, due to, we got to keep informing you whenever things come up. That's the reason why you see we doing the time we can be here. So thank you also very kindly. Again, follow the page. Our YouTube channel is under the Palava Hut. Follow us. Until we meet again, my people, let me say bye to all of you. Love you all. Thank you.
We will not allow small children to tell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies to go in the street whole day yourself. The money you make can't even buy rice. We can't do it. We want to put dignity on our people. And that's why we're here. That's the mission we have. And I can assure you, if you check your calendar, it's exactly 4 months from today. Today's the 10th, right? When is the election? You start checking. 4 months to the date. After 4 months, you will see a new Liberia coming up. You will see a Liberia that will give you hope. You will see a Liberia where corruption will be thing of the past.